good afternoon, good evening. Depending on wherever you are watching us from. It's another Nigerian politics on the street. You can subscribe to Agitators, like our videos, share, comment for more. Because yesterday, Omakri has fingered Obi and the Igbos for the violence in the north, saying that the Igbos is the cause of the violence in Kaduna, Kano, and then Maiduguri. He said it is high time, and the government needs to pick up Obi irrespective of his political ideology that he has been behind the form of the protest in Nigeria, and then also he has figured Simon Ekpa and the Igbos. How can you
thank you for having me. Good morning. Wherever you're watching us from, this is on this platform where we are able to make round of developments, and news making round since ever the inception of this Bola Ahmed led administration. Today, Nigeria is witnessing the worst, government in the history of Nigeria, and it is hashtag end bad government. It has dented the image of this administration, APC, and of course, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. No matter how you look at it, the image has already been dented because this is the first time in the history of Nigeria we are having anything bad to be associated with any era, with any administration. It happened under Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The reason why we are having this, is the struggle of how Nigeria is going to work and the struggle of continuous injustice against Nigerians themselves. But today, instead of witnessing a direct perspective to issues surrounding Nigeria, we are seeing different people from different regions coming out, creating a kind of understanding and sentiment about why Nigeria as a nation for 104 years refused to work. The blame game is centered today on the Biafrans. And of course, when I'm talking about the Biafrans, I'm talking about the Igbos, of whose political leader, was denied presidential seat in 2023 presidential election, courtesy or because of what Bayo Anonuga has championed today, has made the world to understand that, Igbos are behind, is the reason why Nigeria is not working. Igbos are the reason why the Northerners are giving birth to 100 millions of children. The Igbos are the reason why Southwest is not developed. Igbos are the reason why the entire Eastern region is surviving. Then how do we justify that today? We are looking at these internet rat symbols that has characterized themselves, associated with self with elements of bigotry associated with Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government. But unfortunately, as those statements are coming out, we have not been able to see the Yoruba elites, and let me put it that way. I just want to give them that credit by using the word elite, with the exception of the governor of Lagos State, who has come out, openly to make a statement condemning whatever Bayo and his elements are championing in Lagos State. And remember that in all the 36 states of the federation, as I'm speaking to you now, Igbos have a stake more than the Yorubas and the Hausas. In the stake, what I mean by the stake, the good nature. That's what I mean by stake, the good nature, not the bad nature, the bad breath that they are always transferring to the only ethnic nationality in Nigeria who are bent on being Nigeria by, going to every nook and cranny of every part in Nigeria, trying to add value, irrespective how harsh those environments are. Igbos are adventurous, and they have shown it. So, looking at a sentiment coming from the Yorubas, we are not that surprised because before the protest started, we saw the president making a statement that the IPOB and the OB was actually the brain behind the protest. But the Northerners has come out to say they are the ones behind the protest. We have seen Atiku Abubakar telling the whole world that they should go and protest. We have seen Femi Falana, making a similar statement. We have seen Sowore, we have seen Deji, we have seen a lot of them, Yusuf. But in the entire Eastern region, no Igbo political leader has come out to say Nigeria should go and protest, and we have our reasons. So anybody that is coming out to make a particular statement that Igbos are behind the killing in the north, Igbos are behind the the protests in the northern part of Nigeria. Igbos are behind the protests also in Southwest and of course Lagos. Well, the Nigerians are watching and people are seeing where those informations are coming from. You know, until P2B and Atiku Abubakar came out openly to condemn without any reservation over the ethnic sentiment that the Yorubas are playing currently now. And none of the Yoruba elite has come out to say, no, this thing is wrong. It has been condemned by the former vice president of Nigeria and of course the presidential candidate of PDP in last presidential election. We have seen P2B too, coming out to make a categorical statement, that something should be able to be stopped immediately. But let me just address that issue the way it's supposed to be, And for some time now, this is 104 years of Nigerian existence. The Igbo man has never been president. That is one. Two, you can see the level of marginalization. You can see what is being done to Nnamdi Kanu. You can see that as I'm talking to you now, no federal government infrastructure in the entire Biafran land. Infrastructure in the railroad, Biafran line is not part of it. So many things like that. I don't want to mention them. In terms of ministerial position, we have seen that the Igbo is only having only 5 ministers, where other regions are having 11 ministers. And there are many more reasons, why we are having assessed Nigeria spirit and the sentiment. The woman decided to, show that they are on their own and they know what they do and they know what they want, and they have defined their moment by not going out, to support any form of protest, even though their business are the most affected. Because we know that what Nigeria is talking about today, the life and property of Igbos are more important. The life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is important more than Nigeria as it stands today. It's important more than Nigeria. That's how Igbo man feels, and anything that will make this administration to have reservation against its release, Igbos today are distancing themselves. I will continue to distance themselves as long as Nigeria continue to play such sentiments.
But sir, let me ask this question, sir. Why is Omokri has asked for DSS to invite P2B and then he should be arrested because of the violence he has incited? P2B incited violence across avenues and villages of the country, sir. That is a mere propaganda anyway. If there's anybody that is going to be arrested, that is Bayo Ononuga, and his Abiola and the Lagos boys that have destroyed, rubbished, and put Tinubu to shame. Today we are seeing hashtag end bad government in the first time in the history of Nigeria. This thing has dented the Yoruba race. It has dented the image of this administration, and that is how it is. And they have shown incompetence in everything. So and that's why people is not going to gain ground. If Tinubu he can move DSS, and let P2B be arrested, but I doubt whether he will want to ignite that kind of movement for now. So let them walk and the lies calling for P2B's arrest and whatever, I just see they are seriously in need of stomach infrastructure. Okay, sir. Lastly, sir. Why did the Igbo boycott this protest? I've said. Why did they are they not buying food stuff in the market? No, he just wants me to say that Igbos are very comfortable in any atmosphere, in any situation. If you want me to say that, I can say it. Even when they come out, they nip at me. When Tinubu came to Lagos, the first people that raised the alarm of hunger were the Yorubas, and we are saying that Tinubu must go because you see, by the time we begin to look at what the Northerners are saying, that they voted based on religion, not based on competence, that gives you an insight of what Nigeria is all about. Nigeria dances based on tribalism, religion, affiliation, and the rest instead of competence. They see competence, they rejected competence. INEC rejected competence, judiciary rejected competence. Today, the same people that rejected competence are the ones, saying that you should not go to the streets and protest. So those who have pointed out that I represent competence, are looking at them. Let them go and sort themselves out. Yes, they have got to go to sort themselves out. It happened under Buhari. I repeat it, when the Igbos in the Igbos state came out and told Muhammad Buhari face to face
that we are not going to vote for you because we do not see anything like competencies in you. What we always see is ruga, tyrannization, and killer herdsmen. Didn't happen for 8 years. It happened. It happened. Nigerians wept, mourned, cried under Buhari. This is the extension of it. The president has come out to say, I did not promise you food. What I promise you is bread. Let the poor breathe. It's not food. So,
is the poor breathing now?
Are you not breathing? But by the time you move from one place to another, you're breathing. What they're saying is that you need food. What they're saying is eat. Yes, you said bread. Breathe. Let the poor breathe. What do you mean? Do you say let the poor eat? How can you justify that? You know, Nigerians are to an extent, doesn't know how to digest it. They're only looking at Igbo. If people do like Igbo, if Igbo, everything is Igbo. But still, the Igbos have become a dominating factor in Nigeria and in Africa.
Sorry again. They become what?
Eliminating factor in Nigeria and in Africa.
Thank you so much for that one of the submission. But on this final word, you will disagree. I disagree. I'm going to.
Okay. Yes. We can run a special commentary on this, and I'm ready anytime, any day. And I want to talk to the viewers at this point in time. We are here to promote leadership. We are here to promote Africa. We are here to promote the youth. We are here to promote, anything that will transform the black man from where the black man is now, under neocolonialization, under bad leadership, under IMF policies, World Bank policies. We are going to stop that, and we are going to move from where we are now to the next level. And that is what we are doing today here in this studio. Thank you for being part of this program.